second type of ad that's working really, really well for me is a long form ad. And this is cool. I'm basically following what I'm calling an article framework. I'll show you in a minute, but what a long form ad really does is it's a high converting ad that gets shared. So it's kind of pre-selling the click. So it's not just a, hey, click here for some cool stuff. It's like you've got a more indoctrinated clicker, right? So you're going to have a lower cost typically of your opt-in. But if you do them right, they're also going to get shared, and that's cool because you'll get free traffic, which isn't our goal, but it is a nice benefit. So here's the framework for it, okay? First, you ask a question, and it's usually a benefit thing, like, hey, do you want big result? The next step is you can do any of these three things. You can exacerbate a problem, like, do you want big results? Well, the problem is it's always been really hard and horrible, right? So that's one way. That's exacerbate problem. The contrarian statement is, do you want big result? And then contrarian statement would be, well, everything you've learned about big result is dead wrong, right? So that's another one. The third thing is good news. Do you want big result? Well, I've got great news. Big result is actually a lot easier than you ever thought it was. All right, so any of those three will work. You can combine them if you want, but those are the three things to do next. The third part is reveal and explain. So that's where you say, well, now there's this cool thing, and here's why it's really cool, okay? The next step is teach. So again, just like in the video ad, you're just giving solid content. The next step is sell and tell. And by sell and tell, I don't mean we're trying to sell something. I mean sell them on the click and tell them what to do. And your final step is your graphic or image, all right? So what I want to do for us here, let's see if I can do this. Now, hang on, you're going to see me sort of operating on the screen here. A couple things. So you have got let's see, look at this, isn't that cool? The new Mac OS, I love it. So you've got an image. So I've taken a screenshot of my long form ad and I've given it to you. Whoops, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Let me get out of there. All right, so you've got a screenshot of the long form ad in just a graphic format. So I want you to go ahead and pull that up with me. Well, I guess you don't have to, but here's what it looks like. So I'm going to walk you through my actual ad. And by the way, if you'll notice when you open up this image that it's kind of small, just hit your command and your plus button, and it should help you zoom in there. That's what I did to make the font a little bit bigger. Or you can just view it full screen or whatever. All right, so I've got my, oh gosh, what do you think? You think that'll work? Nope. There we go. I was hoping I could just show this whole slide full screen. But anyway, I'll just show you now where each of the parts of the framework are. So here's my ad that's working. And this is getting very inexpensive opt-ins, by the way, so it's really, really cool. So here's part one. You want to get new customers without being all weird and salesy? That's the question. Now what I'm doing here is I'm kind of making a contrarian statement and combining it with good news. So here's the contrarian statement. Your prospects don't care about you. Right? So that's kind of different because usually most people are going to say, hey, you need to have a personal brand, you need to look credible, all this stuff. And what I'm doing is I'm making a contrarian statement. They don't care about you. They don't care about your credentials, your social proof, or any of that stuff. And then I'm giving them good news, which is, here's the thing. They don't buy your past. They do buy your ability to help their future. And it's really quite easy to show them you can help their future. So I'm basically giving them that content here. Now, part three, which is right here, is where I'm revealing and explaining. I'm saying that's why, by far, the easiest, fastest way to help their future by helping their present is with an easy-to-learn and inexpensive online training known as content-rich webinars. So I'm revealing, hey, content-rich webinars are the things that are going to help you do the result we were talking about in the question here in Framework 1. All right? So now I have revealed, now I'm going to explain, well, what is a content-rich webinar? Okay, well, here's what it is. Here's some of the benefits of it, right? And now part 4, which is right here, is teach. Here's why. The typical way people run webinars look like this. Here's the right way to do it. I'm actually telling them the entire process for creating a webinar presentation. I'm giving them the bonus or the benefits of doing so, right? So I'm literally just teaching. So if this were a video, this would be the content part of the video. And now I'm here in part 5, which is sell and tell. So I'm really saying, so to learn exactly how to run content-rich webinars, then simply, that's not even a real sentence, is it? So Not even a real ellipses, just 2 dots. No need to go the extra mile. So to learn exactly how to run content-rich webinars, then simply register for my free web class where you'll learn exactly how to create goodwill, educate, and most importantly, sell without any of the typical sleazy sales shenanigans nobody likes. Gosh, that's a hard sentence to read out loud. I could probably make that better. But you know what? I'm not going to mess with it because it's working. So I'm kind of selling them on what to do, and now I'm telling them what to do. To register, simply click the link here to reserve your spot on the next page. And then finally, at number 6, we've got the image block here. All right, so this is an image that I've just uploaded to Facebook here, and then I've got my little image headline and stuff. And we'll talk about how to create actual ads mechanically later on in this training. I just want to show you the framework of a long-form copy ad. Now, notice this. This has been shared 585 times. That's ridiculous. 1.9 likes here, so 1,900 likes, probably more now by the time you're watching this. So this is really solid, and this is an ad. So I'm generating a tremendous amount of goodwill, getting lots of traffic, getting lots of opt-ins, and I'm genuinely helping people. So this framework is really, really cool. All right, so what I wanted to do in these past 2 videos was really give you an overview